Hello, this is Market Insights, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about Intuitive Machines. So it's down 7.2% on Friday. Obviously, today is Saturday, so 7.2% on Friday. And I just kind of want to do a quick recap of what they're doing. So they bought Goonhilly Earth Station. Somebody lowered it to a strong sell, and Q1 earnings, they straight out killed it. Obviously, they did hit their earnings per share, but their revenue increased quite a bit. So I want to do also a quick recap on the stock market of the S&P 500. So the S&P 500, or the stock market, suffered a broad sell-off as inflation jitters, surging crude oil prices, and soaring bond yields pushed market indexes down. So we do see that it happened due to a tech AI slump. So semiconductors and hardware names led the declines, like Micron and Intel. But obviously, Intel needed to kind of start going back down because they were going parabolic, which was amazing for people that held Intel and held it for a long time, right? So obviously, oil futures spiked as well, 4% to $105 per barrel due to the Strait of Hormuz supply concerns. Treasury yields also climbed to its highest level, and since May 2025, also bond yields were going up as well. Usually when that stuff happens, bond yields go up, bonds will go down. I'm not really into bonds that much, but that's usually what will happen, especially with oil. Usually oil will go up, and that will make things more expensive, and then interest rates go up as well. But everybody knew, since what was happening in the Middle East, everybody knew that, oil was going up, inflation is going up. So I feel like what happened on Friday was a non-concerned correction. People were overreacting. We all knew that. We all knew since that war with Iran that, inflation was a huge concern, right? So I feel like that's no news on Friday, right? But again, that's what happens. I think it was a healthy decline. And I kind of wanted to bring up something else with oil, which is good, is the Canadian pipeline. So Mark Carney, I think it was a great move of what Carney did because, again, I live in Canada, but they are green lighting the Albertan oil pipeline construction by fall of 2027. I mean, I don't think it would fix inflation or cost of living right now, but I feel like it will in the future, as if oil is more affordable for Canadians, obviously the pricing will go down on certain consumer staples as well, right? So that would be a great thing. Also, cost of living will go down a little bit after the pipeline. Hopefully nothing happens with that either, and we will become more self-sufficient economy. And a lot of Canadian stocks, if you're invested in Canadian stocks or energy stocks, will start to go up, basically, right? Another thing I wanted to bring up was the Rackspace technology. Rackspace would be a good trade. Just kind of watch on what's going on. If it goes down to $3 or $4, I would say maybe dollar cost average. Again, don't over leverage. Rackspace is something that could go right back down to $1 or even $2. So you got to just, if you have a little bit on the side. Again, I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but it might be something to kind of see what's going on with that, right? But again, Intuitive Machines, I would say, would be a buy, especially what happened with their quarterly earnings. Again, the whole market, if you even see here, the whole market went down other than Palantir. Palantir went up a little bit, but the whole market went down on Friday. So what do you expect? I don't think this is something that is going to be for the long term. Worst case, Wednesday, Thursday, or even Friday. That's when the market will start to go back up again, because everybody knows that, what happened on Friday was really a non-issue for retail investors. And yeah, again, we have a long weekend in Canada. I don't know about the U.S., but we have a long weekend in Canada. So the Canadian stock market's closed. And then obviously on Monday, I have a lot of U.S. stocks. So I'll be watching on Monday and Tuesday to see what happens, right? But anyways, I hope you guys have a blessed day. Today is Saturday, and we'll go from there. But yeah,